Well, let's start to see how to do appointment outcomes. Well, if you remember, I saw Andrew Anderson on Friday, and I did not complete his appointment outcomes. I decided to leave early. So on Monday morning, I come into work, and I'm going to log into Prism Connect again. So as I log on, I'm going to be prompted that I have events that I have not completed from prior days. And if I click OK, ultimately if I go to the main landing page, go to Employee Tasks, I can see everything that I need to do that I have not done. So for example, appointment needs closure here for Andrew Anderson. That was the patient I saw on Friday. So if I click on that, I'm coming to appointment outcome area. And this is where I would fill in my notes and do other things. Let's close that out just for 1 second, and we'll come to appointment outcomes from another direction. So we'll close all this out. Let's go to the patient management suite. Because I had clicked on Andrew Anderson in the employee tasks, he became resident in the system. So he's already loaded here. Let's come down to patient appointments, click on it, double click on it, and it brings me to an appointment date. So here's Andrew Anderson's appointment. And one thing we want to watch here and see is that the appointment is kind of a light green. That was the color that we wanted to have for hearing aid evaluations that we had set up previously. Let's go back to main for a second, back to administration, and then to the tab Appointment Outcomes. And we want to look and see what appointment completed is. It's a white box here, and we can set up that for however we want. Appointment canceled, completed, referred to physicians can be different colors. Appointment rescheduled, just so when we take a peek at it we can visually know, and you can change these colors however you want them. So let's go back to patient management suite, and double click here, come back to the appointment. Now there's a couple ways that I can get to appointment outcomes. One is to double click, which brings me to appointment details, and I can go to outcomes from here. So I'm just going to go close window. Or I can click on it, right mouse click to outcomes, and that brings me directly there. So now on the appointment outcomes screen on the left hand side, I can see the different appointments the patient has had with me or with us. Then I can schedule a one-time event for him. Let's say I need to call him back in a week. Say he had a sore ear. So I can set up a phone out. I can do this in 1 week. So it automatically sets that up. And the reason, ask about sore ear. And go create, and that automatically created an event to prompt me. It'll show up in my employee tasks 1 week from today to call him about that. So to complete an appointment here, let's go up here to that list. If we just were there where we were selecting colors, or could have selected colors. So let's go appointment completed. It's going to ask me if I did a hearing test today. If yes, click on it. What type of hearing loss there is, so a mild, moderate, sensorineural on the right, and let's just do the mild, high frequency sensorineural on the left. Click if they have any tinnitus problems or balance problems. Most of this stuff all of this stuff will feed the main patient screen, and basically it's just to take a visual glance at it to see what what type of problems this patient may have. But second of all, we can do marketing off of this. So fill it in, and fill it in appropriately. Then the next thing is hearing aid sales opportunity. So if you had one, if you do, this list becomes available, and then you can select what the outcome of that was. So if you didn't sell anything, what were the reasons? If you did sell, was it a right ear, left ear, or left ear, and you couldn't do the other one because it's already fit or unaidable, and same with the right. Or if you did a binaural. So let's say I sold a binaural set of hearing aids last Friday, so binaural order. Now I can go down to the SOAP notes area, and I can either free type in here, or I can enter in through lists, which you control, and so you can add elements onto this list. You can remove them. So let's say that, very easily you want to go family history of hearing loss, whatever. We're just going to select some stuff here. No history of ear surgery, previous hearing aid use. Good enough. Okay. Right ear results. So we'll just go and just select some stuff. Otoscopy seems to be clear. OAE was normal. Acoustic reflexes were normal. Good enough. Left ear results. OAE was normal. We had external auditory canal appeared reddened. Okay, it was clear, however. We had excellent speech discrimination. Let's say, and then let's go back to the other side, and we'll say we had excellent word recognition. That'll edit that. Binaurally, we did speech in noise testing, and we had a mild signal to noise ratio loss. Let's add that. Our assessment was acoustic reflexes are present. We got normal outer ear cell functioning. Hears better than most people in the presence of background noise. Okay, and we'll just add that. And the planned treatment is we have amplification in both ears. Maybe a follow-up with ear, nose, and throat for medical management for a sore ear. And wear hearing protection whenever in noisy environments. Add that. And if we come back here, it's automatically filled in the SOAP notes for you. So just in a minute or so, you can do some pretty good notes. If you want to do other outcome notes, you can fill it in here, and then hit submit. And now the appointment outcomes have been submitted. And we see that our appointment now, the icon or the visual representation of it has become white, and that was because we set up white for appointment completed.